Hello and welcome, my friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching my video. This is going to be my group reading in celebration of International Unicorn Day. On April 9th, we're going to be celebrating International Unicorn Day. It's a fantastic, magical day where we can highlight and celebrate these amazing beings for all that they do for us. Now, let's be honest, there was really only one deck I could use for this, and that's the Crystal Unicorn Tarot. I absolutely adore this deck, and when you're talking unicorns, well, let's be honest, this is the deck to go to. Like always, there is a link below to this fantastic deck, and as a side note, the creator of this amazing deck, her name is Pamela Chen, is hard at work on a new and very exciting deck that I can't wait to have in my collection. So, as you can see, this is going to be a selection reading. So I want you to quickly look at these crystals. And we've got Selenite, Amethyst, and Carnelian. I want you to quickly choose whichever crystal resonates with you the most. And then in the description box below, I have timestamps that will take you to the corresponding reading. And I will see you there. All right, my Selenite friends, this reading is especially for you. Now, like always, I have all 78 cards in the deck, so you get the fullest and most comprehensive reading for you. All right, without further ado, let's see what the cards have to say. What messages, guidance, and healing do the unicorns have for my Selenite friends? All right. The first card, the Six of Swords. This is that journey card. We need to keep moving forward. We can't allow past or current situations to hold us back. We need to carry them with us so that we can go from this kind of rockier, uncertain time to that calmer, greener pasture. We're not going to be alone. Let's be honest. When you really look at it, we are never alone. We have these amazing high vibrational beings right behind us, always. The unicorns, the angels, the archangels, the dragons, the fairies, the list goes on. They are helping to guide and walk with us as we go forward. That's very evident. We have the Queen of Cups. She's one of the most intuitional cards there is in the deck. There's only one other more intuitional card, and that's the High Priestess. Following our intuition and being guided by this connection will really help move us forward in a quicker, more meaningful way. Now, the Queen of Cups, not only is she an intuitional card, she really taps into her intuitional creativity, creating and bringing forth amazing pieces of work and creativity for herself and those around her. Our journey isn't just from point A to point B. We have to add that element of creativity and that element of fun into our lives and our environment. The Nine of Swords. This is the rocky, the uncertain, those past and current situations, events, and feelings that are kind of holding us back. They're interrupting our sleep, they're interrupting our day, they're interrupting this amazing connection, not only to the higher vibrational beings, but to our creativity. We really do need to set sail away from this heartache, this sadness, and most importantly, the fear. It doesn't matter how rocky or how uncertain the situation is, we have the guidance and support of the high vibrational beings, knowing that the universe has a plan. There's a reason for this. Let's be honest, we don't understand it. However, the universe is acting in accordance to what needs to happen. So knowing that the universe and those high vibrational beings have got our back, trusting in this process and trusting in this journey will help to reduce some of these anxieties, these worries and fears, and allow us to go to that greener space, using this time to better ourselves and better our situation. The Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles, knights themselves, are that adolescent, no fear energy. The Pentacle is about growth and abundance. The Knight of Pentacles is usually the one knight that isn't in motion. The original artist of the Rider-Waite deck, Pamela Coleman Smith, drew the knights in varying stages of motion. The Knight of Swords is in full gallop, heading full on into the storm. Whereas the Knight of Pentacles is standing still and steadfast, admiring his hard work. He has just plowed his field and sown his seeds. He has worked hard on that home front. And that's exactly what we need to do. We need to spend some time working on ourselves, working on our path, connecting in and incorporating those amazing gifts, talents, and most importantly, creativity into what we're doing in a day. Because when we have that amazing outlet of creative expression, we're going to see that abundance flourish and come forth. And that's, let's be honest, going to be really helpful in the days, weeks, and years to come. Then we have the Hanged Unicorn, or the Hanged Man. The 12th card in the Major Arcana, and it talks about letting go. Letting go of those preconceived notions, letting go of some of that heartache and fear that is holding us back, trusting in the universe, trusting in this plan, accessing and utilizing those high vibrational beings to our advantage and greater good, so that we are able to achieve what it is we need and desire. We're going to gain more out of this lifetime than we have in the past, because we've evolved and are reconnecting with the different dimensions and our powers within. Then we had the Emperor, the 4th card in the Major Arcana, and he is about structure and routine. No matter what's happening, we need that foundation. We need to have that stability in our lives so that we are able to be free, to create, to work on ourselves, to get the job done. When we're feeling uncertain and insecure, we're not able to fully work on what it is that's going to be meaningful and fulfilling for us. The Emperor reminds us of the need to maintain some routine and structure within our lives. The majority of us are doing our job and due diligence by staying indoors and isolating ourselves from face-to-face contact. That disruption has also disrupted our stability. When we have routine and familiarity in our day, it provides us a sense of stability. It gives us that structure to work off of. The Emperor reminds us of that need. So it is really important that we still maintain that routine, getting up at the same time, doing those tasks and routines to the best of our abilities from our homestead, so that we are able to create and maintain structure. We are able to have that stability in our lives. Now, I won't lie, that's not going to give us as much stability as what we used to have, because we do have more, or in some cases less, individuals in our lives interacting within our home front. So being mindful of that and utilizing things like crystals, like sound, smell, to provide and connect into that stability. Having with you or wearing black or red crystals. So obsidian, I believe this is a ruby, red jasper, the list is long. Having that on your person, and if you can, close to your skin, helps to ground you, helps to connect you in to Gaia, and helps provide that stability we're looking for. Creating that stable connection, working with our root chakra, will help to reinforce this Emperor and his amazing stability, so that we are able to move forward and connect into different aspects that are going to be more fulfilling and more meaningful for us. The Ten of Swords. This really connects in to not only those past experiences and that past heartache, those fears. It connects into our ability to use our courage and determination to overcome any and every challenge. All these swords that weigh heavy on your back are situations and events that have made you stronger. Yes, we still have a lot of fear and sadness connected to them. However, in some ways, they're almost like a badge of honor. Every day we get up, we greet that dawn. We connect in, we do what we need to do in our day. We carry on. We don't burrow ourselves and turtle ourselves so that effectively we stop. Rather, we do get up. And that getting up for that next day, no matter what, is part of the human spirit. Tapping into that, allowing this journey to unfold as it needs to, learning the experiences that we can and that we need, so that we can make some adjustments on the home front within ourselves. And we can connect in to that creativity. The Ace of Wands. There's a couple, it's almost like a yin and yang with creativity. So aces are a gift. Wands are with passion and that inner fire, that inner creativity. This is your passion-based creativity, whereas this is more your intuitive-based creativity. Both are needed to produce and create amazing aspects and pieces in our lives. Intertwining these two to allow that, well, if you will, that match to strike and burn bright. The Ace of Wands always, to me, feels like that match that you're about to strike, and it's going to erupt into this amazing, beautiful light. That's what we need by connecting in with our intuitional creativity and our passion-based creativity. And finally, Death. The 13th card in the Major Arcana. It talks about releasing what is not serving and working for you so that you have that space for these new and exciting pieces that are being offered to you. We only have so much space in ourselves to hold energies, ideas, feelings, values. When we get full, similar to a cup, it will start to overflow, and it's hard to maintain and manage what you keep. Death likes to come in and help transition and take out pieces that you no longer need or are no longer serving your greater good. The challenge with the Death card, and why so many people really struggle with it, is because sometimes we're not ready to give up what death needs to take. And that's where the resistance comes in. Knowing that we need to release things sometimes triggers our ego to hold on to it tighter. Being open to allowing not only the unicorns to come in and help release what isn't serving you, help to release some of this anger, the fear, the sadness, but replacing it with that love and happiness and joy that they offer you. Remember, unicorns have that purest of pure, unconditional loving energy that can heal us. Now, on top of this amazing message and wisdom that the unicorns are sending us, the angels are chiming in and reinforcing some of this message. We have some angel messages here. So, the Hanged Man is the 12th card in the Major Arcana, where the Knight is the 12th card in the Minor Arcana. In angel messages, that multiple 12, the angels are telling you this is a time of spiritual growth and awakening. We also have double 13s, Death being the 13th card in the Major Arcana, and the Queen the 13th card in the Minor Arcana. When you see that multiple 13, the angels are reminding you to calm your mind so you can receive the intuitional messages and ideas, which again reinforces everything that the unicorns were telling us, that they were sharing with us. I want to thank the unicorns for coming in and sharing their amazing wisdom and insight and healing with us. And I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today and watching this video. I hope that you found this video fun and helpful, and you're able to gain some direction and insight into what the unicorns wanted to share with you. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. There's so much more coming your way, my friends. The best way to stay connected so you don't miss any of this amazing insight and healing is to subscribe to my channel and hit that little red bell. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. In some of the tiers, the perks are private readings and healings with myself. I provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out? Until tomorrow, my friends. Hello and welcome, my Amethyst friends. This reading is especially for you. Now, like always, I have all 78 cards in the deck, so you get the fullest and most comprehensive reading for you. Alright, without further ado, let's see what the cards have to say for you, my Amethyst friends. What wisdom and insight do the unicorns have for my Amethyst friends? All right. The first card, the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups talks about not focusing in on what's truly important for you. This unicorn is focusing in and mourning the loss of 3 overturned cups. And really not paying any mind to these 2 beautiful upright cups that are full and waiting to be shared and rejoiced in. The unicorns are reminding you that no matter what's happening or what sadness and fears we have, there is a path. Sometimes that path is hard to see. However, there is a path. The universe is trying to give us direction, trying to take us across the bridge, across those choppy waters, to a greater and grander future. We have to pay mind and take the direction of the universe so that we have a better understanding, those aha moments, to help guide us forward. The Ace of Swords. Well, my card's finally caught up. Your aha moments, my friends. The more we connect in and slow down, the more those aha moments, those connections with the universe are going to happen. And that direction, literally, is across that bridge to calmer and greater possibilities. Then we have the Six of Wands. Sixes are about balance and harmony. That wand, passion, that courage and determination. The Six of Wands is encouraging us to connect in to that inner fire, that courage, that determination, to help not only find and see that path, but to have the courage to take that path. That path may not be the one that you had originally chosen. However, when you take that sword of truth and knowledge, it starts to cut away what we don't need and what isn't for our greater good. That path may be a little bit challenging and a little bit off what we had originally hoped or planned for. We need to take this time to reflect in and make some choices, using that sword of truth and knowledge to cut away those aspects that are fluffy and not serving your greater good. Then we have the King of Wands. Kings are that fully developed personality. They have the most power, the most control. That Wands, like I said, that courage, that determination, that inner fire. He is in control of his solar plexus. He is not afraid of that next challenge. He is usually gung-ho and ready to spring into action. We can't let those preconceived notions slow us down. What we think we want or what we desire may be rooted in lower vibrational or unserving ideas and values. Taking time to connect in to find out and look at what's truly important in your life. When we look at that true importance, that life-giving and fulfilling aspects and parts of our lives, we can connect into those parts so that we can bring them to the forefront, focusing in on them and bringing us to a greater outcome. And that outcome may not be something that we had ever thought of. The universe has a bigger and grander picture of what's going on. So it has the ability to bring in new and amazing pieces that we had never conceived of. We have his brother, the King of Swords. Whereas the King of Wands is connected in to your passion, into that inner flame. The King of Swords, that knowledge, that stability, and most importantly, that amazing sword of truth and knowledge. The unicorns are really encouraging you to focus in with that courage and determination, and most importantly, those critical thinking skills and that head-based focus rather than the heart-based focus over the next couple of days. Allowing your critical thinking skills and that connection to the collective consciousness and knowledge will help guide you to these two cups and help see that path that's right in front of us. The Hierophant, the fifth card in the Major Arcana. He's a gatekeeper. He's the gatekeeper to that universal power, to God, the Creator, whatever you want to label that great source, that great power. He's a gatekeeper to that. We have to connect in to that critical thinking skills, and like I said, that collective consciousness, allowing that high vibrational intuition to guide us and connect us in to where it is we need to go. The Star, the 17th card in the Major Arcana, and it's our Hopes and Dreams card. Some of this critical thinking, some of this reflection is going to help redirect and redefine the star, those hopes and dreams. Our hopes and dreams, just like us, need to evolve and change and become more in line with our soul's deeper purpose, our soul's journey. And as our hopes and dreams evolve, we're going to see this path become even clearer. You're going to see that the path is lined with abundance and prosperity. When we are working from that greater good, from our soul's deeper purpose, that journey, we find that the universe is really putting things into place for us. Things fall into place, things are going well, we are happy, we are content, we are fulfilled with what we're doing. The unicorns are reminding us that this is where we need to strive. We can't be caught up on what we perceive or thought was our greater good or what we wanted. Because, like I said before, sometimes we can't see what that bigger picture is, and we are missing out on some amazing opportunities. The Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups talks about all that amazing abundance in our lives, all that we've achieved. It's supporting, it's protecting, and it's providing an amazing structure for us to do some of this work from. We've been able to create abundance in our lives, in all aspects of our lives. And that abundance is what we need to create our platform from, that we want to build off of. Because when we're building off of the joy, the happiness, that fulfillment, that's when those aha moments are going to come into play, and you're going to see these two kings kick into high gear. The Nine of Pentacles. Again, we're looking at that abundance, where we have this protecting us. We're in the Garden of Eden, your Garden of Eden. It's taken some hard work and it's taken time. That snail shows that slow progression of growth. It shows that abundance, that connection in, and your hard work. These two nines really talk about what we need to build off of. They are connected very much into these two cups, these upright cups, and will give us that basis to go forward on. Now the angels and the unicorns work closely together. The angels wanted to support the unicorns in their messages and have given us some amazing angel messages. Now, of course, we've got the double nines. In angel messages, when you start to see that multiple 9, the angels are telling you that this is a time to work on your life's greater purpose, that soul's deeper journey. We also, again, have the brothers. They're the 14th card in the minor arcana. The angels are telling you that this time symbolizes a time of love and spiritual growth, that we need to keep our thoughts positive and optimistic so that we can undertake an important new journey. We also have double 5s, the 5 of Cups and the Hierophant, being the 5th card in the major arcana. When you see that multiple 5, the angels are telling you that a positive change is coming your way, and you should be excited about this new adventure. That's an important aspect. The unicorns are encouraging you to follow this path. They don't want you to dread it. Unicorns hold the purest energy there is. They can heal us and help give guidance and bring light to pieces that we haven't noticed yet. We should be excited and drawn into this journey, not dreading or fearing it. This journey is of light and love. It will help dispel some of these darker and lower vibrational energies. Now, I want to thank the unicorns for joining us today and giving and sharing their wisdom and guidance, and most importantly, healing. And I want to thank you guys so much for spending time with me today and watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. There's so much more amazing coming your way. The best way to stay connected so you don't miss any of this healing and insight is to subscribe to my channel and hit that little red bell. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. In some of the tiers, the perks are private readings and healings with myself. I provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out? Until tomorrow, my friends. Hello and welcome, my Carnelian friends. This reading is especially for you. Now, like always, I have the full 78 cards in the deck, so you get your fullest and most comprehensive reading. Alright, without further ado, let's see what the cards have to say today. What wisdom and guidance do the unicorns have for my Carnelian friends? Well, they're being very clear with you guys. The Devil, the 15th card in the major arcana, and we're looking at needing to release what isn't working for us and what's holding us back. The Devil is connected into our ego, and our ego is trying to keep us very stagnant and stuck. It's time to utilize this amazing healing energy of the unicorns. And unicorns have the purest healing energy there is to heal and release yourself from some of those stuck points. To help us release what isn't working, what's holding us back, the unicorns add in Temperance, the 14th card in the major arcana. She talks about balance and energy flow. That balance and energy flow is going to be essential for us as we combat and release what's holding us back. Making sure that we've got 2 hooves firmly planted on the ground, and then allowing 2 other hooves to wade into that amazing intuitional water. When we are well grounded, we are able to fully combat, take hold of that noose and pull it over our head so we are able to release and walk away from whatever is holding us back. Additionally, the temperance adds that energy flow to assist in this release, ensuring that our energy and our chakras are flowing well. Part of that release is going to help unblock those chakras that are connected to it. So things that are weighing heavy in our heart chakra will start to flow better, declog itself, and start to work on that healing. This unclogging and healing needs to happen in most of our chakras. The majority of people have blocked or clogged chakras, which really reinforces that stuck feeling. We are already in a situation of uncertainty and what I like to call a tower situation globally. However, the unicorns reinforce that if we're not going to shift, the universe will keep sending the tower until we do. Those tower situations are events and occurrences that we have no control over, that shift us on multiple dimensions and levels, encouraging us and pushing us to that shift and transition that we need. Globally, we are in a state of the tower. With what's happening for us globally, we are having that tower situation occur. The unicorns are telling me that on an individual level, you're going to continue having occurrences and situations come up that are going to help you release yourself from the clutches of the devil. To help more with that, the unicorns add the High Priestess, the second card in the Major Arcana. Got a lot of Major Arcanas here, my Carnelian friends. Major Arcanas are the major life shifts. The High Priestess is that connection to the universe, to our intuition and communication with the high vibrational beings. That intuitional connection, the guidance from the universe is going to help us overcome what's holding us back, get us on the right track, get us on this beautiful path. Might be hard to see. There's a path here in the Temperance. Get us on that right track, on that right path to that abundance and growth. We need to realign and readjust our path because we're not close enough to our life's greater purpose, our soul's deeper journey. That release and these tower hits will help us align so we are on the right path, so we find more fulfillment and more joy in what it is we're doing. We are going to have a better ability to learn what it is we had wanted to in this lifetime. The King of Pentacles. Kings are that fully developed personality. The Pentacle, growth and abundance. The King of Pentacles is reminding us of the importance of grounding and staying connected to Gaia as we're doing some of this shifting. That stability and groundedness helps us to be able to take on whatever challenges we are being faced with. The King of Pentacles also is known as the Midas touch. As we ground and make progress on our path, you're going to see that abundance and growth coming forward. You're going to see your ability to manifest and create what it is you need in your life, and those amazing pieces that we'd only dreamt about before. We've got the Midas touch on our side here, my friends. It's important that we connect into the Temperance and the High Priestess to be able to access this wealth. That balance, that energy control, and that intuition will guide you straight to that abundance. we have his brother, the King of Cups. Whereas the Pentacles is all about growth and abundance, the King of Cups is about emotional control and intuition. No matter what's happening on the outside, the King of Cups keeps total control of his emotions and of his intuition. He doesn't allow that external piece to misdirect or redirect his attentions and energies. The King of Cups is reminding you to keep your eye on the prize. Your ego is going to be throwing a lot of those worries and fears, causing this turbulence regarding what's happening to the world globally. This is a very inner or personal journey. It's going to be important that you keep the eye on the prize. We need to start releasing what isn't working. Now, the King of Cups is also very mindful of that portrayal of his emotions. The unicorns are reminding me of the importance of checking into your emotions. How are your emotions impacting those individuals in your household, the individuals in your life? We are going to feel a little bit of an emotional roller coaster as we release and as we heal. Making sure that you're taking care of yourself through energy work and through groundedness so that we're not amplifying this kind of roller coaster event or turbulence to those around us. The Two of Wands. Twos are about balance and duality. The Wand about inner passion, that courage and determination. We need to make some choices, some very important choices that are going to take all our courage, all our inner fire to make. Because you are facing your ego. We are in a situation of a showdown with our ego. So making sure that you're making very clear choices for yourself. We're not going to be making that choice out of emotion. We need to be making that very clearly and very critically. We need to connect in with that collective consciousness. The High Priestess will help guide you to that. That universal knowledge will help decipher not only how to go forward, but what to do after we have severed that connection to the devil and to our ego. The Nine of Wands. Nines talk about all that we've achieved in our lives and all those things that we've accomplished. The unicorns are saying you've got this amazing support system. It's important to use it, to access that support, to help release what isn't working, and using what you've overcome, what you've achieved, as that structure and foundation. We have learned a lot through past situations and events. We know not to back down. We need to use that inner fire, that courage and determination to overcome this challenge. And finally, the Page of Cups. It's one of my favorite cards. I love the fact that this very childlike, innocent energy has a cup, and 90% of the time, the decks continue to add the fish. The energy of flexibility and creativity is exuded from the Page of Cups. Yes, we need to use the collective consciousness to go forward. However, to being flexible, adding that creative element to our situation so that we can overcome this challenge in a unique and very individual way that is for our greater and highest good. We can't forget that playful energy will go a long way in combating something that is so ground down into a very finite point. When we connect in to that cheeky, playful energy of the page, we have a greater ability to overcoming that challenge. Now, the unicorns and angels work together a lot. Those high vibrational beings are not in competition with each other. They work in unison. So the angels have a couple messages that they wanted to really highlight and amplify for the unicorns. So we have 3 14s. We've got the 2 kings, and we also have temperance. Kings are the 14th card in the minor arcana, where temperance is the 14th card in the major arcana. When you have that multiple 14, the angels are telling you that this is a time that symbolizes love and spiritual growth. That you need to keep your thoughts positive and optimistic as you're undertaking an important task. And then we also have multiple 2s, the 2 of Wands and the High Priestess, the 2nd card in the major arcana. When you have that multiple 2, the angels are telling you to keep the faith and don't give up, and that it's important that you listen to your intuition for guidance and growth. These are amazing messages of support and amplifying that message that the unicorns are giving you. Now I want to thank the unicorns so very much for supporting and guiding us today. And I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today and watching my video. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. There's so much more amazing coming your way. The best way to stay connected so you don't miss any of the guidance and healing is to subscribe to my channel and hit that little red bell so you don't miss a video. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. In some of the tiers, the perks are private readings and healings with myself. I provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out? Until tomorrow, my friends.